All right, leg day, baby. It is meat stick day. I'm very ecstatic for this leg day in particular because if I'm gonna keep it a $150 with everyone watching this right now, if there's something I've been slacking on besides cardio, it would definitely be, I don't even want to say my leg day training. It's not like I'm skipping legs. I'm not a complete degenerate, right? But I have been kind of half-assing the squats a little bit. And like I've still been squatting, but not up to par with how I need to be squatting. So I'm going to go in there and absolutely slaughter myself on the squats today. It's not like I don't like hitting legs. I guess it's just like I have to be in the right mood to really go in there and be like as pumped up as I can be to hit a leg day. I don't know. But I'll always do it, man. And I've had some of my best leg workouts, like some of my best workouts on leg day in particular. So I don't at all want to come across like I don't fucking like hitting legs. I like hitting legs, trust me, but there's something about an arm pump, you know? I'm an arm pump over chest pump kind of guy. Like I know a lot of people out there are like, oh, my chest day is the best day. I mean, you can't really argue with me on that. I like chest. I like chest as much as the next guy, right? I won't be hitting it on Monday, by the way, because I think everybody hitting chest on the same exact day of the week, International Chest Day, you're just asking to go into the gym and have to wait for equipment. I don't understand why everybody does that. Like I would much rather just, okay, everyone's hitting chest on Monday, all right, I'll make sure to hit it on Tuesday. Or actually, I'll hit it on Wednesday because I know some people are gonna skip their day on Monday and then they're gonna hit it Tuesday. So I'll be hitting it on Wednesday where I can get all the equipment to myself. But yeah, man, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, it's about 5:30 of the evening watch. Nice brisk winter evening. It's actually 2 days until Christmas, so I don't know when this video is gonna go up. Ideally, it would go up tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, which is probably when it's gonna go up, right? I might be a bit busy. Maybe I don't get around to editing it, but what am I talking about? I should just be able to edit it tonight. That'd be fine. Holy shit, I almost just drove on the curb. So my standard leg day, really, I like to go in there and I like to warm up a few light sets of leg extension, leg curl. I just want to get the blood in the joints, especially like around my knee area. You know, I want to get it all kind of warmed up. I don't like to go too crazy before I actually squat because the squat is the main movement of the day. So then after that, I'll typically go into my squats. And then I like to start at, you know, I'll do 135 first. Sometimes I even do the bar if I'm feeling like particularly stiff that day. Start with the bar, go 145, 145. Then I'll slap on 2 plates on each side, feel that out, and then typically I'll go up from that. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Today specifically, I'm gonna try to really stay in like the 4 to 6 rep range. I need to get my strength back up for my squat, man. So that's the main goal of today, is like focusing on those working sets of squat. And we'll see how it goes from there. After I do those working sets, I might do some, sets of like 12 to 15 on the squat too, just to really, tear some damn muscle fibers down, right? After I squat though, then I might go into I might go push some more blood around with extensions and leg curls, and then do some kind of leg press or hack squat variant. But from that point on, once I get my heavy working sets of squat out of the way, a lot of what I do after that's gonna be pushing blood around and just focusing on the pump. So I'm excited, man. 2 days before Christmas. I mean, what says happy holidays? Like a leg day 2 days before Saint Nick himself comes down my chimney. I mean, I'm just excited, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive, bro. Like, I don't care if you live in Indiana, if you live in Pennsylvania, if you live in Zimbabwe, somewhere in eastern Zimbabwe along the coast. It doesn't matter, man. This time of year, you can't beat it. You got to bundle up before you go outside. And then the thing that's beautiful about that is like you can't just walk outside in a t-shirt and what's most comfortable, right? You have to put a little bit extra effort into getting dressed. And then, and only then when you go outside will you be like, I'm warm right now, when I otherwise could be cold. It kind of embeds this way of thinking in your head of like, I need to be blessed for what I have. Not everybody has a coat. Not everybody even has a warm house. And in this cold wasteland that I'm in, I'm blessed enough to have these articles of clothing on me that give me this warmth. And then you're kind of just chilling there outside like, yeah, this is it. This is a good time to be alive. But I'm gonna get my ass in there and we're gonna start warming up leg extensions. See you in there. Oh, this is tragic. I want to go use the fucking power rack over there to squat, but I guess it's the fucking gym bro convention winter edition today, because there's like 5 dudes over there just, you know, communicating, you know, around a barbell that has 135 on it. So, you know, gonna have to wait that out. And the gym closes at 7. It's about 6 o'clock right now, so hopefully the charades will cease here in a little bit. But that's pretty much the warm-up, man. I just did a couple sets, pushed blood around. I'm warmed up now, which means I would like to go squat, but given the situation, we're gonna have to wait it out. So cut to whenever I actually have the power rack. I actually want another rack, but turns out this one is actually perfectly where it needs to be. So if I fucking bail out of a rep, I won't die. At least I hope not. So yeah, you got it. Yeah, it took like 15 minutes of waiting, and then somebody else hopped on the one I wanted, so it's all good. I'm just gonna do this one. Feeling fucking strong right now. I'm feeling good, so. So when I'm working up like this and I'm warming up, I'm not gonna go like max, like to failure, obviously, because I'm trying to save most of my energy for my working sets when I'm really going heavy. So, I mean, I probably could have got that for like 15, 20, but stayed at like 7, 8. Now, I'm gonna go put slap 25s on each side, and I'm gonna do that like maybe a couple times, see how it feels. So that's kind of what I was talking about when I said my squat is pretty ass right now. I'm gonna stay with this for a while, and I'm gonna keep hammering it out, and we'll have that extra plate on each side in no time. I think there's a certain threshold where, like, squatting will, not squatting will only yield you so much leg size. It will yield some, but there is a threshold where, okay, if you want your legs to grow more, you really need to just squat. At least that's what I think. And it probably depends on the person. Like, it probably depends on how you respond to different stimuli. And maybe there's some people who can just leg press and do leg curls, leg extensions, and they can have really big fucking legs. But to those people, I would say, what if you squatted, you know? And I get people have injuries and stuff like that. But if you squatted, I think you would be able to maintain your maximal amount of sheer all-around leg mass. And I guess there was just a certain point in time I was being a puss these past few months with squatting. Like, even if I did squat, like, I wouldn't really push it, you know what I mean? And you fall into those things sometimes the longer you lift. And this is what I was talking about in the last video with complete and utter accountability for yourself. Like, I could keep lying to myself and say, oh, no, my legs are fine. Because I think my legs are my legs are, like, size-wise, they're up to par, I think, for the most part. I mean, but I know that I'm leaving gains at the table still by not squatting, so here we are. And I refuse to not squat. I mean, I'm not gonna bust my ass in all areas of the gym and just half-ass squat. I mean, you know, that's like not paying your rent and just expecting to be able to stay there. Like, come on, come on. That was gonna be a good set when Marvin's room comes out. I think I could have squeezed out one more, man. I think I might have been able to get one more. As a punishment, I'm gonna wait 5 seconds and I'm gonna do one more. Here we go. I'm doing one more. I can't live with that. I think I'm gonna do one more set, 315, and then I'm gonna go down to 275 and rep that out. Hopefully I get, like, ideally I get 10 with that, but we'll see. I mean, granted, I probably didn't rest as long as I should have there. It's like 45 seconds, maybe a minute. But dude, I need to work on my fucking legs. This is not it. But we're gonna move on to some, let's go do some leg curls. I only have like 20 minutes left. We're gonna do some leg curls, some leg extensions. I wanna get some kind of leg press or hack squat in and then hit calves. So we're gonna have to be quick about it, so let's go. Quick drop set. I didn't film it, but I did another set of leg extension and leg curls each with a drop set. I have to leave in like 5 minutes. The gym's closing, so we're gonna finish off with some calves. All right. Now, if that's not what I was talking about, that's not what I'm talking about, I don't know what is. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's about what a stereotypical leg day should be at. Now, I am kind of pissed that I lost that 15 minutes waiting for that rack that just got handed over to somebody else. And that 15 minutes that I wasted in there, we probably could have ended up doing some kind of leg press, which is what I originally wanted to do. But I guess I also probably could have just shown up here later and not an hour and a half before they close like I always do. That leg workout is on par to what I want my leg workouts to normally be like, just about. In terms of intensity was there. I know my legs are going to be sore for at least a few days after this. And, I mean, I can't ask for much more, you know. My squat needs to go up. It's already been addressed. My squat definitely needs to go up. But if I know anything about myself from the years that I've been lifting, I know that my legs will grow relatively quickly. Yeah, very little complaints. Camera tipping over, as always. I'm happy about that, man. You know, it's funny. It's like when you wonder when things start going wrong, right? Like, why is my squat not where it needs to be? Why is my, I don't know. Why am I not getting the best workouts? Why am I feeling like shit? And then it's like you actually go and change the things you know you should be doing. Like you're honest with yourself and you analyze, oh, wait a minute, I'm actually only getting like 5 hours of sleep at night because I'm just staying up on my phone at night. Wait a minute, I carry around a gallon of water with me, but I really only take like 15 sips out of it a day. You know, wait a minute, I figured I was eating enough calories, but when I really break it down, I'm only eating like 2,000 calories a day, you know? And when you actually look at it like that, and then you find out where your shortcomings are, and then you fix those things, it's like, holy shit, I'm actually making progress now. Yeah, as you should be. So that's why, big thing, being honest with yourself. You gotta be honest, don't lie, because it's easier to lie to yourself and just be like, oh no, it'll be okay, it'll work itself out, man. It'll buff out, man. But it's not always like that, man. So, motherfucking ass. And yeah, so tomorrow is technically Christmas Eve. Which would mean that I think, I don't know if gyms are going to be open on Christmas Eve or not. I feel like they should be. But then again, I feel like they should be open on Christmas Day too. So, you know, what are we really talking about here? But I know of a gym that I've mentioned before that's like a half hour away that's open 24 hours a day. So, if worst ends up coming to worst, like it just did to some extent from my camera fucking tipping over, I will end up having to take that rest day. But no, I won't have to take a rest day, because even if, you know, when I'm doing shit, I need to just shut the fuck up, because I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Dude, the production is fucked. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, if my gym that's right down the road from me is not open tomorrow, then I'll find a way to make it work, you know. It is kind of far away. It's like a half-hour drive there and back, and it's like $10 for a day pass. But that's pretty cheap for day passes, though. And this gym is no joke, man. On the days where you're kind of in the gym and you're like, man, I feel like ass right now. Like, this is just not it. And every bone in your body is telling you to just take it easy. That voice starts talking, take it easy. You know, it's some days it's just therapy, right? Some days, it's just about coming in here and letting loose a little bit, which is true, but it's not an excuse to not push through those days where you feel like ass, because those days are actually more important than the days where you do feel good. Because if we're really going to get into this and we're going to look at gym and we're going to go into the gym, relate it to life, right? Like when it comes to going to work, right? Going to school. Some of you guys are in school. You wake up, and a lot of times, more times than not actually, you're like, man, fuck this. I don't want to wake up right now. I don't want to go to school. Now, that's a moment where you make a very crucial decision. You either put your head back down and go to sleep, and you give up and you fuck up the day, or you just force yourself out of bed and you wake up and you say, you know what, I don't want to do this, but I have to, right? And then you go to school, and then usually by the 2-3 hours pass, 4 hours, you know, you're talking to your friend fucking around in class, something happens, it's funny, and you're like, you know what, this really isn't so bad. But, I mean, you could have sworn it was going to be terrible when you woke up. In those moments when you first woke up, especially, you're like, man, this is ass. I don't want anything to do with this. You wake up, you do it anyway, and then you find out afterwards, hey, you know, I probably am in a better mindset now, a better mind state now when I decided to do it, than if I just chose not to. Because then you choose not to and you kind of feel a little guilty about it inside. So apply that to the gym, man. And the gym, I mean, like waking up and all this stuff for school and work, it builds discipline and it's necessary, right? But in the gym, I mean, you get a physical reward for doing that. I mean, you go to the gym, you don't feel like it, and you bust your ass, if everything's on point, like your diet, your sleep, hydration, and all that, you're going to get results over time. So really, you break going to the gym down. It's a series of bricks that get laid, a series of wins. You win this day, you win this day, you win this day, you win this day. And the way you win those days and put them all together is by doing things you don't want to do, waking up when you don't want to wake up, getting your ass into the gym and busting your ass and really putting in effort and intensity when you don't feel like it. It's eating those meals when you're fucking hungry, you don't feel like it, but you're bulking and you need to hit your calories. It's doing all these things. It's getting up and going to the store and getting more food because you just ran out and I can wait till tomorrow. But no, motherfucker, you need to get those calories in tonight so you can have that fuel in you as you're sleeping to rebuild those muscles. So just food for thought, man. Like every single small win adds up, right? The biggest skyscraper in the world that's put together by many different small, I mean, not every skyscrapers, I don't think any skyscrapers are made of bricks, but you get what I'm saying. It's like a lot of little small things come together, and then when you step back and look, it's like, wow, I really needed all these little small wins along the way, because if I was missing one of them, I mean, it wouldn't really look right. So keep that in mind, man. I think I'm gonna end it there. If I don't see you guys, if I don't drop a video before Christmas, then Merry Christmas. And I should drop a video before then, though, because it's only the 23rd today as I'm filming this. So, yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.